I'm not going to stop. And from now on till I don't have a voice anymore, I'm my mother's voice.
Tonight, a St. Louis native is trying to raise awareness about domestic violence by talking about the vicious cycle of abuse that led to her mother's death. Lakisha Mayo's mother was murdered in 2019, and the killer is behind bars for life. Now, Mayo wants to be a voice for her mother. Justina Coronel joins us in studio with her story.
Kelly, I sat down with Lakisha Mayo as part of our Way Forward series, which focuses on the organizations and the people in our area making an impact. Mayo says the pain she endured has pushed her to find a new way forward and advocate for change.
She had a wonderful soul. She loved family functions. She loved to be around people. She loved her daughters.
Remembering Marcia Johnson for her light. Her daughter Lakisha Mayo knows the darkness her mom faced.
We know his background as being abusive to women, and me and my sister tried to get her out of that relationship before it reached to that point because we knew what he was capable of.
Johnson was married to Samuel Lee Scott. In 2019, he was arrested and charged with fourth-degree domestic assault. While he was in jail, she obtained an order of protection against him. One day later, the Bail Project posted his bail.
I got a call around 12:43 a.m. from my now ex-husband telling me everything that transpired with someone finding her in her house.
Her mother was brutally beaten and then died. Scott was charged with the murder. He pleaded guilty and is now serving a life sentence.
Before the police picked him up, he told my mom, he said, since you want to call the police on me, I might as well finish you off when I get out.
Mayo wrote a book to honor her mom. It's called The Legacy of Marcia Johnson, Breaking Violence and Generational Curses.
I just know she's proud of me because domestic violence isn't talked about enough.
Beyond the book, she wants to shine a light on the laws.
I'm trying to get the laws changed as far as them looking into their background and paperwork before bailing them out of jail. Domestic violence is my main focus right now because I don't want anybody else to end up in the situation that I was in, nor do I want anybody to end up where my mom is now.
Now, the Bail Project did release a statement and said, quote, the Bail Project exists to restore the presumption of innocence and ensure that it applies equally to all, regardless of how much money one has. Poverty is not a crime, but the murder of Marcia Johnson was, and now Samuel Scott is being held accountable, end quote.
Thank you, Justina.